Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I cannot believe we are wrapping up February already. February is a short month, but it was a leap year. So it still is crazy that February is over. So I want to talk about all of my February favorites. So as always, we have beauty, we have fashion, we have random bits and bops that I have been loving this month. Some I recently found this month, some I've been using for a while, but I'm like finally ready to share with you that I'm obsessed. So let's dive in. Let's start with beauty and let's start with skincare. So I have been going through a real case of the tretinoin uglies. If you know tretinoin, it can be amazing, but it can also be super, super harsh on the skin. Honestly, I've been kind of pulling back on it. It just feels like I don't have my dosage correct, to be honest with you. I just feel like I'm so peeling, and it's been a hot minute. But this has been a game changer in terms of bringing my face back to life, because sometimes it's just like peeling off my, I wake up in the morning and my son is like, "What is wrong with your face, Mom?" And I'm like, Mama got a little too heavy-handed with tretinoin. Anyways, tretinoin. What the heck is tretinoin? Anyways, this is the Cicaplast balm from La Roche-Posay. I love this stuff. It's like diaper rash cream for your face. It's got zinc in it, which I guess is supposed to really help. Also dimethicone. It basically is just like a healing balm that does not make me break out, which I was nervous. That's why I never tried this. It took me so long. It's also very pricey for how small you get of a sample or like a size, but this is really good. It's got shea butter. It's super, super moisturizing, and I feel like on my recovery nights and just like in general, I've been using this, and I will even top it over the top of my tretinoin after it's like been a half an hour sitting on my skin when I do use it now. But I love this stuff. It has saved my dry winter just peeling around my mouth sort of situations I've been going through. I highly recommend this if you are in need of something like this. I will also use this. Sometimes Arlo, when he eats apples, will get a rash around his mouth, and I will use that on there, and once it's dry, this helps kind of like heal it quicker. So love this stuff, and I'm so happy that I finally decided to try it. So if you've been on the fence about it, or I don't know, just haven't tried it yet, it is worth everyone talking about it. It is worth it. It is really good. And I know they say you can use regular diaper cream, but that's given like PTSD from like when Arlo was little. So this is, yeah, it's been good. And a lot of people have said that the diaper rash cream breaks them out, and I have very sensitive acne prone skin, so I'm not taking any chances, but this has been good on my skin thus far. Okay, my next favorite is a pillow. And I know you're like, girl, we're talking about beauty. I'm talking about beauty too, okay? So big shout out to Sleep and Glow for partnering with me on today's video. You guys know I'm a pretty avid skincare. I also get Botox in my forehead and my little 11 line. I think there's an actual term for that. But when I went to get Botox my last time, which was probably a little over a month or so ago, I talked to him about these lines that I'm getting on the sides of my nose. Not like bunny lines, like smooshed lines, right? And he told me they actually happen because of the way I'm sleeping. He asked me, where do I sleep? And I said, on the side. And he's like, yeah, that's where that's happening. And I was like, he's like, no amount of Botox can fix that. Honestly, you need to be sleeping on your back. And I tried that, and before I got pregnant, I could, but now I feel like I can't, and I try to switch back and forth on sides, but my left side is my comfort side because that was how I was taught when I was pregnant. So for 9 months, I was consistently sleeping on my left side. So I've trained my body to do that, and it's creating these vertical lines that Botox can't not fix. And so he was telling me that they have pillows on the market. So when Sleep and Glow reached out to me, I was like, this sounds exactly like what my esthetician was talking about. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a go. So the reason why this pillow is so different, I'll show you what a traditional, we'll take a trip to my bedroom, but a traditional pillow truly does push my face and create these vertical wrinkles. And I don't know if you sleep on one side of your face, you can definitely tell your face will tend to droop. And I feel like face symmetry is really important just for the overall balance of your face, but sometimes we can't control those things, but stuff like this can help. So a traditional pillow just smushes your face in, no matter if it's Tempur-Pedic, if it's whatever the case may be, it just smushes your face if you're a side sleeper, okay? So this is really awesome because it like cradles your head. So I will demonstrate for you, but basically your head cradles and it's got these like nooks. It is 3D designed to kind of cradle and basically make your head float on this pillow. It's the wildest thing. And honestly, when I first got it, I was like, there is no way I'm gonna be able to fit on this little pillow, but I can, and it's comfortable, and you can switch sides because each side has like indents on it, and it keeps your head in the perfect posture without smushing your face in. Basically kind of like keeps your head elevated, your face elevated, where there's no pushing happening, which can give you those vertical lines, and also puffiness. I don't know if you're somebody who like immediately ice rolls in the morning or gua shas in the morning. When your face is smushed like that, creates pressure and creates like swelling of the face. So puffiness in the morning can also be alleviated from this little Sleep and Glow pillow. So big shout out to them for partnering with me on today's video because I really am passionate about preventing wrinkles if I can, to save me money at my doctor's when I'm getting Botox and fillers so I age naturally and gracefully. Not naturally, so I age gracefully. So big shout out to Sleep and Glow for partnering with me on this portion of today's video and also providing you with a coupon code, because if you don't know, March is Women's History Month. So they gave me a coupon of 15% off, and I feel like they never do discounts, so hop on this one, you guys. So I have 15% off through the 15th of this month, so the 1st to the 15th. When I post this, you guys can take advantage of that. So go ahead and check out the description boxes down below where I'll have all the links as well as the coupon code. All right, so transitioning, I'm in the bed with my Sleep and Glow pillow. This has been my favorite foot cream, okay? Foot cream, maybe TMI, I don't really care. I have the world's crustiest feet. They're dusty, they're crusty, they're gross, okay? I don't know what to tell you. I've used so many different foot creams. I do like the Soap and Glory one, but this one has made the absolute biggest difference in my feet. They are no longer crusty. It's kind of nuts. I'm obsessed with this. This is the O'Keeffe's for Healthy Feet cream. I know they have a really popular working hands cream as well for the hands, but this is so good. It's not too thick. You only need a little bit. You don't want to go overboard because it will get gross. I don't need to rinse this off. It perfectly soaks in. I can pair a sock over the top for like deep hydration, or I can just leave it by itself and I still feel like my feet are hydrated. This has been literally a game changer for my crusty, dusty feet. If you're gearing up for that sandal weather, going on spring break, whatever the case may be, get yourself a little thing of this. It's honestly so good, and I just picked it up at Target, so 10 out of 10 for crusty feet. Let's move on to other crusty things. Crusty lips. I was over at Ulta browsing the aisles as I do, and I saw this, and I've been seeing a lot of girls talk about this. It's the Lana Lips Ointment Multi Balm in Strawberry. This isn't like colored, but it is scented like strawberry. This is thick. This is like Vaseline in like a tube thing, but it's also not oily and runny. It's like literally like a thick, you know what it honestly reminds me of? Nipple cream. Anyway, nonetheless, it's so good. I keep this on my desk. You need just a little bit. The only complaint that I have, and I understand why, is the little hole where the product comes out is huge, but I understand why, because it's so thick, so you don't need a lot. It says to warm it up between your fingers. Ain't got time for that. I just put it on the lips and it gives a little bit of a sheen. I love this stuff, and it's super, super affordable. Don't get me wrong, I will never be without my Summer Friday. It's a different product though. This is more, I would say this could be a great nighttime balm as well. But this is when you don't care if your lips are like a ton of shiny or color or anything like that, but it's just an all over good balm, and you can use it for anything. If you get like dry, I have a dry patch on my ear every once in a while, like on the like lobe, the little like this nubby part, I don't know. And sometimes I'll put it on there. Smelling like strawberry, but who cares? It works. My last little beauty-ish favorite before moving into fashion and randoms is this nail color. I feel like whenever I mention a nail color in these videos, I'm never wearing said nail color, but I've worn this twice this past month because I'm already, spring's on the brain. Spring was on the brain as soon as it stopped snowing. So this is, I think I mentioned this last year, I'm not sure. It's Brittany Beach by Orly. I love Orly polishes. I wish they carried them more in my Ulta so I could see more colors, but I have, I think 2 or 3 Orly polishes, and they're so good. They last a really long time, and they're really vibrant, deep, rich colors. I love this blue, stunning, and I love the brush, and the longevity on these is really good. I love the Orly Bonder base coat. phenomenal. So if you're looking for a good nail polish that's like a bright blue, that's not like a, I wanted like a darker undertone versus just a solid milky blue, if that makes sense. I like where it has like a, almost a darker like base layer, it looks like. I love this. All right, let's move on to fashion. I have a lot of like mostly accessories, to be honest with you, because I have a lot of like fashion items that I'm loving, but I haven't been wearing them because it's still cold, because I've been shopping for spring. So I'm in this weird limbo of like, do I show you these things even though I haven't worn them a ton, even though I love them? I don't know. But anyway, you would have seen them if you saw all my other spring fashion videos this month. But I placed my first order on Sezane, whatever. There's so many more I want, but I'm so impressed with the quality. But I knew I wanted a belt. And I had been looking at either Aritzia or Sezane, and I went with this one. I love this belt. It is the perfect amount of like statement-y, not like thin, but not like too thick where it's like wholly Western, you know? I am obsessed with this. I love the cognac sort of color. I love the golds detail within the buckle and then the buckle itself. Everything about this is not too Western looking. It's so chic, and I think this is a belt that I'll have forever. The quality is phenomenal. Like it just smells like leather, because it is leather, and I love this. I can't say enough good things about this belt. So if you're looking, I'm pretty sure they have other belts on their site as well. It was between this and a thinner one, but I went with this one, and they have it in multiple colors as well. But if you haven't checked out Sezane, I think that they're really good. They're like up there with like Madewell, Everlane, I would say, but more of like a Paris-ish vibe. And I just caught my Band-Aid in frame. My Cocoa Mountain Band-Aid. Anyhow, next thing, speaking of Madewell, are these little Madewell sunglasses that I got when we were in Texas in December. I've been wearing the heck out of them. I love them. They're the perfect, like, oversized, they don't hit my cheeks when I smile sort of thing. They're down in my car right now because they're my like everyday car glasses, but they also work really well with a hat as well, which is important. I love these sunglasses, and I feel like they're a good weight. They're more of an investment piece than like my Amazon sunnies, and there's always a place for my Amazon sunnies, but these ones, I'm so happy that I invested in them. The quality is so good, and I just feel like the shape really fits me. I like them. They're kind of like a more elevated Ray-Ban, like classic Wayfair sort of look, and I'm here for it. All right, next are these little Amazon earrings. So button earrings, these sort of like round earrings are very in for the spring, and I'm here for it, and so is silver jewelry. So this is how I decided to dabble into it, are these little button earrings. I love these, okay? These are heavy though. These are not like an everyday, all the time sort of wear. These are like for a couple hours, because if not, your ears are gonna be like down to here, okay? Like they're kind of weighted, but that's coming from somebody who doesn't wear a lot of earrings, or wears like, I guess, like more like lightweight earrings. These are like heavy quality, which I wasn't expecting. I also have them in gold, like a brushed gold, but I love these. These are so chic and very cute. I think they look good with your hair down, with your hair slicked back, and if you're trying to dabble into silver earrings, I think these are a fun way. They're kind of like a statement, but super affordable because they're from Amazon. Okay, next I have these sneakers. If you watch my vlog channel, which, I haven't posted in a minute, but if you watch my vlog channel, I talked about these, and I ordered these from a place in the UK, and I ended up having to sell the first pair that I bought because they were the wrong size. These are the Spezials. Go down at least a half size to a size in your normal sneakers. I love green. I have been wanting a pair of green sneakers for the longest time, since last fall. I wanted a pair, so when I saw these, it was like, these are the perfect spring, summer sneaker with like white dress, linen pants, shorts, anything. I love them. And I love this colorway, like this minty lime green with this, it's everything. These are so cute and perfect. I will say one other thing note about these Spezials is they have a very, I don't want to lift it up because I don't want to ruin it. They have a very arched foot. Like they're very supportive in the arch. So if you have flat feet, note that they're completely different. I feel like my Sambas are just flat. These are like super arched, but I love them. And I have been wearing these. Probably I've worn them like, doesn't look like it all, but I've worn them probably 4 or 5 times this month, which is enough because these are very springtime, and it's still been kind of snowy, but I love these. Pop them on with a sweatsuit, like a gray sweatsuit, and you have just like a pop that's fun and bright, and spring screams spring. Okay, my last fashion piece, I say fashion loosely, but I recently found Skims bralettes. I have their bras and I have 3 of them now, and I really like their bras as well, but I had no idea how much I would love their bralettes. These are like a second skin. I can't try them on and show you because they are kind of like sheer. I own them in this scoop and then the triangle, which I'll show in the like little clip because it's in my hamper right now because I wore it yesterday. These are just so comfortable, and they're the perfect amount of like, I feel like they fit everyone. Like I feel like normally I have to get bralettes in a medium because they don't stretch enough in the chest, but the band is too loose, where this is, the band is perfect. This is a small, and this just stretches so much that it could fit like a size like big, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? A size big. And I'm in love with them. They're so comfortable. They have adjustable straps. I wish they did unhook. I don't know, just so you could like cross it around or stuff, but these are perfect for the summer if you're wearing just like, I don't know, just a very casual outfit and you don't want to wear like a real bra, but you're a bra girl, like you have to have them put somewhere. These, I'm gonna be living in these all summer long. They're so cute. They come in a million different colors, and I just went with like my perfect-ish sort of nude, but they have nudes for everybody. Okay, so that wraps up my fashion and my beauty. Let's move on to my random bits and bops, my lifestyle randomy situations. Pull it on up. Okay. The first one, you guys, is my butter belt. I know. So weird, so random. The amount of butter we now consume is kind of alarming, not gonna lie. We used to use olive oil for everything. Now I am using butter for everything, okay? To make my eggs in the morning. I don't know. We've been getting Arlo to eat a lot more butter because it's healthy, like fats, and he needs to plump up a bit. But we've been getting the grass-fed butter from Costco, and I'm in love with it. I knew I needed some sort of butter dish because I was sick of buying the tubs of butter that already had like canola oil or something mixed in there for my toast because I hate non-spreadable butter. And then I was like, oh, I should get a butter dish. And then I realized the Costco bars are like big. They're like 2 sticks of butter in one. So I would have had to cut it anyway. So then when I saw the butter bell, I was like, I can put as much as I want in the butter bell at a time. Scott called me crazy when I first got it. And then he's like, wow, that's actually really cool. And we use so much of it, and we're filling our butter dish like all the time. So if you are in the market, I wouldn't say you need it over a butter dish. If you already have a butter dish, congratulations, great, you're adulting. But if you don't, check out a butter belt because they're so cute. They're aesthetically pleasing. Like if you have like a salt container, it's kind of like that, but for butter, and I love it. They say you can put water at the bottom. I don't do that. I don't know, just leave it. It's good, and it's marble, and it's cute. Next one is Bubby's pickles. Okay, I'm a pickle girl, but I'm a Clausen pickle girl, or even the gorilla, I don't know, but I tried the Bubby's, whatever, Bubby's I think it's called, pickles. I saw a bunch of people on TikTok talking about them, and then like 3 weeks ago I was in Whole Foods and the man behind me had like 4 jars of them on the conveyor belt, and that was it. And I was like, are those really that good? And he's like, they're life-changing. And I was like, okay. So 2 weeks ago, the week after that, I got these spicy ones because they have an original and they have a spicy one. They have chips and they have butter, but they've got a bunch, okay? The spicy dill, get out of here, out of this world. And they have peppers, my mouth is salivating. They have peppers at the bottom too that you could like chop up and put on like a sandwich. They're so good. They're different because they're like cultured. That's why they're like cloudy. I don't know what it is. I just like the crunch. I like the crisp. I like the heat. My mouth salivating. After this, I'm going to eat one. They're so good. Try them out. They're not a cheap pickle, but they're really good. Next random lifestyle favorite is my walking pad. Yes, I know. I'm probably A, one of the last people in the world to get a walking pad, and B, why would I get one right before spring? Well, I'd love to tell you. I would love to go for a walk every day. First of all, my allergies hate me sometimes. So afterwards, I'm like out for the count for a little while, even if I take allergy medicine. Second of all, I don't always have the time to do that. Like sometimes I have to be editing on my computer. Like there's not a bunch of free time where I can just go take a 2-3 mile walk. So I love the walking pad because I can edit and do stuff that I wouldn't normally be moving and I would just be sedentary for. Like I love it. It took me a while to bite the bullet. They're really affordable on Amazon. I think I got this one for like 150 bucks. It only goes up to like 2.8 or something like that, but that's all I need. I literally walk on 2 all the time anyways, but it's such an easy way to get my steps in. And when I have the ability to go outside and go for a walk, if I don't have like makeup on or anything, because it makes my eyes water, then I go. Don't get me wrong, I love that. And I still go to the gym in the morning, but this has just like been a way to get me moving throughout the day in ways that I otherwise wouldn't. So if you've been on the fence, I 10 out of 10 recommend, and I'm just mad I didn't get one sooner, but I'm in love with my walking pad. And I like keep my Apple Watch on my ankle. So if you're gonna do that and you wanna track your steps, get one that has a band that can be like stretched over your ankle, because the traditional ones technically can't. But anyway, I put it on my ankle, and whenever I'm walking, it looks like I'm on like house arrest. But it's perfect. I love my walking pad. Okay, and then the last thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is one of y'all said that you would like to see my favorite recipe that I made this month. So my favorite recipe that I made this month was this arugula spring orzo asparagus salad situation from Rock Your Body. I love her recipes. Don't love her like Instagram content, but I love her recipes. She also did just come out with a cookbook, but you can get a bunch of free recipes. She does it on Instagram, but I'm just gonna link you to the site if you don't have Instagram or don't care to follow her. I honestly don't think I have made a recipe from her that I don't love, and that is one that I know I will be making all spring long. It's so good, it's so fresh, and it's just really yum and easy. I mean, it's not that easy because you have to like fry up shallots, but it's so good, you guys. And I paired that with, I think, like panko chicken cutlets, and it was to die for. So good. So highly recommend checking that out if you're looking for a good recipe. It's got a lot of greens in it. So it's got arugula, asparagus, peas, feta cheese, and then it's got this like shallot dressing. It is so good. It is my favorite recipe that I've made that month, this past month. So that's it, you guys. That wraps up my February favorites. I cannot believe February's over. I am welcoming March because it means daylight savings, St. Patrick's Day, and spring. So I hope you guys enjoyed your month of February as well. Let's get ready for March. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video very, very soon. Big shout out again to Sleep and Glow for partnering with me on this portion of today's video.